Is there anyone here who would like to address us who is not on our agenda? Okay, who are you?
If you would like.
Yeah.
We're from the Ray Center. I'm Lynn Landa, and I am the co-chair of the Ray Center board.
Okay.
And I'm here today to introduce Stacy Luke. Stacy joined our organization a couple of months ago as our new executive director. Stacy comes to us from the Merrimack County Conservation District in Concord. She has extensive experience working in nonprofits, especially based in environmental areas, nature-based programming, conservation. So we are really pleased to have her join us with a bachelor's degree in biology and a master's degree in secondary science education. And she has also worked as an adjunct professor at PSU and at Granite State College. So I just wanted you all to meet her, to know who she is, and to ask that on an ongoing basis going forward. If you have any questions about the Ray Center or any concerns or any information that might impact us at all, if you could just field those questions through Stacy. She's going to try to be here at most all of your meetings, but sometimes questions come up mid-month, and just don't hesitate to reach out, but the proper channel would be to go through Stacy. And then she'll turn it to the board or wherever else. But I don't know if there's anything else you want to add.
I just wanted to say that we're working towards trying to, add to the programming, and we've started working on trying to develop some teacher programs with our Dark Skies nights. We're really looking at trying to find some really good programs that match our mission and also will be helpful to the town as well. So if you have any ideas or
Can you fix
suggestions-
a well? You know how to fix a well?
No.
Well,
So
responsibility, actually.
Your credentials lead me to believe we might have a shot.
I had actually talked to Mark about, we had worked with Plymouth State on culvert assessments.
Yeah.
And maybe trying to do that, trying to get some of the students who were trained with New Hampshire DES on their culvert assessments up here. I might be able to help them out to try to assess those culverts so that the town could access some of the money to possibly replace them. So I could tell Mark was kind of interested in that aspect as well. So that does go back to my natural resources background.
Oh, welcome to the valley.
Thank you very much. And that would help with the...
And you know Brooke?
Right,
Okay, cool.
and I'm assuming at some point you'll introduce yourself, or already have, to the principal in the school?
I've met her once, but I do want to, we
Yeah,
need to sit
right.
down and talk.
Well, it sounds like to me they might have some interest in some of your science programs and the rest. In the
Yes.
past we've done some things together and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right.
I think so. And we also, they have 2 beds, I believe, in the garden, in the community gardens,
Oh,
and
okay.
hoping to work towards maybe doing some, enhanced, biology and planting and doing something a little bit more with those beds as well.
So if you work with the DES, you may get a strange reaction from them relative to the town of Waterville Valley, because we are objecting to spending a lot of money to reinforce the dam. So we have an ongoing, let's say, disagreement. This has been an ongoing disagreement for like 6-7 years. So
Dialogue that could go south.
And we should add, Bill, that it's a dam that has never had a problem.
no, there's never
Yes,
been a problem with
and
the
they want us
dam.
to
but-
fix it.
Yeah.
That's the problem that we're having.
Interesting.
Right.
Well, anyway. So.
Yes.
Well,
That bureau
thanks.
is, yeah.
It's the dam bureau,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Just
Well-
can't bring myself to say it.
We look forward to working with both of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Excellent. All right, let's move on to the approval of the minutes.
You received them under a separate.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I only had there were a couple of small typos.
Yeah.
Line 37, that "and" ought to come out. Brook Wakefield reports, and there are. It just should have read reports there are many activities planned. And there was another one, which I've now lost.
Yeah, I had one, there was a spelling error, but I had a question.
Oh,
But let's go through.
no, I'll see if I can find it, but,
Okay, in our option number 1, lines 94 through 99, where it says non-sale properties would not be visited for review. but then below it says comprehensive field review would be performed on all parcels. So I think that contradicts each other. Let me just
Yeah.
tell you how I'm reading
Yeah.
it. I'm reading it as the non-sale properties. If a comprehensive field review is being done, that means they're gonna go and look at every property. They're gonna drive by it and look at it.
Drive by outside.
Right, but non-sale properties would not be visited, which means they're not gonna be drive-by. You know, I'm
Yeah.
taking,
I-
that's confusing to me.
Well, what they're telling us is they're only going inside
Oh,
the sale
no, I
properties.
I
mean,
understand
But
that.
change the wording to be that they won't do interior views.
I'd just
Is
take
that
that
what that would be
sentence
all right?
out.
Yeah, I don't,
Non-sale properties would not be visited for
For review,
review.
just-
I just take it out.
yeah.
Okay,
Because it then goes on to say all sales would be researched for validity.
Right.
Right.
Right. All right.
Well,
good.
it's actually almost, it's not only all sales, it's really all properties.
Right.
Are gonna be
Properties.
researched for
Yes.
validity and
Right.
analysis completed
Well, on
of
the
all
sales-
residential, commercial sale property.
Well, what they're saying, I think, on the validity of the all sales is they're looking to see if it's an arm's length transaction, a bank
Right.
sale or
Yeah.
something, to see if it counts as a valid transaction or not.
that's
All right, and that was all I had.
I can't find the other one. There is another extra word in here, so, but it doesn't hurt anything.
Good job.
Well, you can be short one word on next week's.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll balance us out.
Yeah.
All right, so is there a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve
Is
the
there-
minutes.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Done. Finances.
Okay, you have your financial report, and as I pointed out in the memo, right now, we're waiting to do the water and sewer bills next week. Once we get those entered, we'll have a final count on our total revenues, but
Right.
I would, at this point in time, if we follow our average that we do for the fourth quarter, I think we'll probably, and once Brooke gets done with this week, I think our total in that column will be about $30,000 to the good
In revenue,
in revenue.
Okay.
right.
But
And you're saying
on-
about net 100.
is it
About-
100 in expenses? So
100
we're
in
total of
expenses.
130 to the
Oh,
good.
so it's.
So it's about 130
Wow.
Okay.
total.
But
But again, we've got a lot of
Right.
the real end
Well,
of
we should
our
do everything we
stuff.
can to make sure they're
So-
processed.
right. But my question is, if we are not issuing these fourth quarter water bills until
Yeah.
2017,
Yeah,
how can we count them as revenue in 2016?
because the services were provided in 2016 and they get booked. We produce the bills
Have we done this before?
every
We
year.
accrue.
Okay, I just want
Yeah,
to be
every
sure of that one, because
Yep.
we're on cash with some things and accrual on others.
Well, we're
So-
supposed to be on accrual with everything,
Yeah.
where we cash some things.
Yeah, that's,
We're really an accrual-based
okay.
accounting system.
Anybody have any other questions about the finances?
No, it's,
All right,
So
so,
I think we're gonna have a pretty good year at the end, so.
yeah.
well, good, let's see if we can do even better next year.
Okay, we will. We
Just
will.
a suggestion.
Just a
there.
suggestion.
Oh,
All right, no problem.
All right.
Department heads.
who wants to go first? Who's? Sure. Jim, you need to go home and sleep, don't you? Oh, Chris,
Further down though on that.
He's always last.
all right.
As you see, things have picked up this week a little bit.
Yeah, certainly today. There's
Yeah.
a lot of people coming in.
Yeah,
and
and
out of
Thursday
town.
was, well, I think Thursday's the transition day, but I
Right.
think people are coming up
Everybody's
early
coming up today.
with the
Yeah.
storm.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so it's good. Everyone's got a smile on their face now, even the people walking down the middle of the road. Working with that.
And they're picking their darkest clothes.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We're kind of geared up for the storm,
Yeah,
hoping for the best. See what happens.
and the hill has been fairly quiet as far as taking people out?
There was an uptick today, definite uptick today, but we've been going up there, I'd say regularly, not often, but regularly.
What about ice falls? Slip and falls in town, or was last weekend the big
Yeah,
one?
right here.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that this
Yeah.
morning, and we were very surprised we didn't have any of that, so
Okay, great.
it's good.
Except for
Yeah.
our friend.
Yeah.
Any of those reported to us. I
Yes.
should say.
Mhm.
But I'm sure there was a coffee casualty in our parking
There was a coffee?
Coffee. Someone wants their coffee
Oh, all right.
Well, let's hope they didn't call soccer.
because of the ice. There's a-
Soccer.
So we're good to go, and just hopefully we can get through the storm without any major.
Great. And they're really predicting a lot of snow for us, and what looks even more dangerous from what Mark said, it looks like Friday it's gonna get windier.
Yeah.
It's Thursday night and Friday night, they're
It
talking.
all depends on the timing of the wet
Tracks
snow and the
and-
wind,
right.
when
Yeah.
those two get
But at
there
some point, the
together.
wind is gonna get up to 40 miles an hour or something, and the problem with that is gonna be power. And whether you're gonna get lines going down. But,
Yeah. It will be what it will be,
That's right.
but we do have a generator in the town hall now.
And we have one
Yeah.
here.
In here,
Yes, we do.
and I guess they can't take showers at the athletic club. All right, well, thank you very much. Stay happy and safe.
yeah,
Yes.
All right, Brooke?
We've had a good week here so far, pretty busy. With all of our programs, we had over 40 people for our family pickleball last night. which
Wow.
was Tremendous.
Wow.
so little kids playing with adults?
Yeah, like literally families come. But
Ah.
We do have a lot of requests for younger kids, maybe 16, 15, 14-year-olds to play, but the adult pickleball folks have been really, firm about that, and they want it to be 18 and up. So now we offer this other
And
family
their
pickleball.
reason is because they're
They don't
selfish?
wanna lose.
That's what I think.
Oh,
I
they
thought
don't
that-
like to lose?
You're 100%
Oh.
right. It's like,
Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway, there's obviously a huge demand, because the last time we offered this program, it was a lot, but it wasn't that many, so now it makes us think that there's, more need for that program. So anyway, we've been busy, things have been going well here, we're getting ready possibly for the storm, and possibly making some cancellations for tomorrow night, depending on what it looks like in the morning.
yeah.
that's your big party tomorrow night, that private party?
Yeah, there's a private
party.
kids night out tomorrow. I've already talked to the person organizing that, and she's very understanding of the situation. And we'll just talk to her tomorrow morning. And we'll try to get the word out as best we can, of the other programs that will be canceled through that, if that happens. Other than that, we're just kind of right in the thick of it for vacation week. Nelson and I have a conference to go to the second week of January.
Someplace warm?
Pardon?
Warm?
No. Skiing though, maybe.
There you go.
Up at Attitash.
Ah, okay.
The end of the after-school year went really well. Nelson and Peter Burkle took a field trip with the kids down to Sky Zone, which is a trampoline place, and that was really fun for all of them, and that ended up being a really successful after-school program. Starting into that, the first of, or actually the 3rd of January, during the school.
And you got a good census for,
Yeah,
the
I think for a
upcoming school year?
while, consistent, so it's been between 5 and 8, which is pretty good when you have 22 kids in the school.
Yeah,
there are only 22 kids in the school?
I went to the last.
that are
Yeah,
in the,
they lost-
they're in the,
they lost
right.
They didn't lose them, but they moved away.
Yeah.
I just heard.
They're
It's
coming
very
back.
low right now.
No.
Yeah.
They're not.
This,
Oh, they are coming?
22 is the count that's in the grammar school, right?
Never
Right.
mind, we'll
And-
talk about this later.
Yes.
K through 8.
And well, how many high
So-
school, about a dozen?
Actually, I think they have 14, yeah.
Yeah, there's
I think
quite a
they
bit of
have
kids in the high
14
school.
right now. So they're concerned about it.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it's cyclical, we always go
Yeah.
through
Yeah.
it.
so anyway, we hope to, we're expecting to get the same amount of kids for the after-school session starting
Yeah.
in the spring, so that's good.
You had some families that moved away?
Talk about it.
Oh, okay.
It's a social commentary, so.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great, and continue, you got enough staff to get through
Yeah,
this?
we have great
Yeah,
staff.
I heard
great
you, a
staff
couple of
support.
people came back to bail you out for the,
Lots of people came back to be a part of this week, and it's been excellent.
great. Well, thanks for all your efforts. Great, all right, Jim?
All hands on deck, I guess, for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And everybody's around. Got our other plow truck back, so.
Yeah, what was?
So you got the big, you got the truck back?
Yes.
right? Well, that's
Yeah.
good to hear.
Yeah, what was wrong with it?
One of the rock-arounds in the engine let go,
Yeah.
which seems to be a problem with that engine as we're.
So you put a new engine in, or did you just
No,
fix the rock?
replace the rock-around, and hopefully it'll last us until we need to replace.
Okay,
Other than that, everything is going fairly well.
So in a big storm like this, you basically concentrate on the main roads?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and because of the way things are set up, we'll concentrate on the main roads and, of course, the sidewalks, because we can't leave those until last on something like this.
As heavy, as much as we're gonna get, you never get it out of there.
And, of course, because we've gone to the smaller trucks, we have to continuously plow, especially if it gets heavy and wet,
Okay,
so. Should be interesting.
yeah.
And, I guess on the new business, we're gonna talk about the well house.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
under old
change in the
business.
status
No
of
change
well
in the
3,
status.
right?
No,
Well, we weren't
Okay.
gonna do anything until those people came up, right?
that's right.
And when are they coming up?
I don't have a date yet.
Okay, but
We're
you
still
have a
waiting to
dialogue
hear-
going with
Yes.
Probably not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. I hope not. I did receive a call from DES today. They're still checking. We're having a conversation over well 1. You know, we've put the valve in so that we've isolated well 1 from the system.
Yeah.
Right.
There's still testing requirements if we want to keep it as a drinking water well and be able to turn it on in some
But
instance.
weren't we told that it
But-
was so far above the levels that we've just gone?
It's got metal
Well,
problems, doesn't
we
it?
Yeah, but-
have problems with the tests, but they would still require us to continue to test it
I understand, but,
if we maintain it as a drinking water well.
but weren't we talking about decommissioning the well
We-
and just
we
taking
are.
it out of?
But
Once
then we-
4 comes on, right? You
Right,
plan
once
to
4 comes
decommission
on, we
1.
want to decommission it.
One,
Okay.
So
yeah.
I just want to make sure with you that that's still, you know, the way that we want
Sure.
to go. Because it
Well, what would be
really
the point
doesn't
of
do us
keeping
any
it
good.
commissioned if we
Anyhow.
can't get a reading on it?
Well, decommission it.
Decommission,
Yeah,
it, take it
okay.
out of service.
Take it out of service.
Right.
Well, because I thought there was a problem with the iron levels.
That's
and it
Iron.
was far
iron
too high,
levels.
right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay.
But DES called me because we have not sent them the formal letter decommissioning the well because we're waiting for 4 to come online.
Why are we waiting?
Yeah,
Well, there's
that's
no
the-
reason.
kind of the question
really
I was
to
asking.
wait. But
Oh,
but
you
that's
want
what
to
we
actually
had talked
decommission
about.
it now?
If you want to, but we had talked about waiting until 4
Yeah.
was
Well,
fully online.
let me ask you a question. In a dire emergency, would 1 even be part of the plan?
No,
No. Can you use it
Well,
for?
because technically, it's isolated from the system not only by a valve, but by
The flange,
an end cap.
okay.
So it is not, that valve is not attached to the rest of the discharge pipe. So it's totally isolated at this point in time.
And to decommission a well, what do they want you to do? Fill it?
No, we send them a letter and we basically ask them to terminate the permit for it to be a
Oh, I
drinking
see.
well.
So then if we wanted to use it, we'd have to
If you,
recommission.
then we would have to recommission it, meet all the current regulations and all of that stuff.
Can you use it for fighting fires?
Yeah, that's
We-
my
Very
question.
can.
valuable.
It's valuable as a
I've found
firefighting,
some
that's
huge
right.
value in that for that.
Okay, so that might be worth keeping it on, can you use
But
it
you
for
don't have
watering
to-
or
But
for
we don't
anything other
need-
than drinking?
You can,
Right, we
Yeah.
can use it for irrigation,
Right.
we can use it
Right.
for any purpose
Thing
that we
other than
want,
drinking.
other
right.
than potable water.
Now, why is it valuable to you as a firefighting well?
well, if the reservoir is empty or if the hydrant, if it's outside of the hydrant district, it's easy water to fill our trucks with instead of going to the pond and sucking it out of the pond into the trucks. We just turn on the pump and it fills our
It
trucks
fills
and we
the
drive
trucks.
off.
All right, that's good to know.
It's
Oh, so it's accessibility.
correct.
It's
Correct.
easy to get to the
It's
well.
a-
So likewise, although it doesn't appear we would have a problem, the tubing hill could technically do the same thing. It could get a truck, go down to well 1, fill it with water, and go dump it in this little pond out there.
That's right,
Yeah.
and, yeah,
Although, didn't the ski area get into some difficulty a couple years back
That was
because they didn't like what was in the
Yeah, but that was a
snow?
microbe,
No,
it wasn't
but that
iron,
was-
that was,
that was our wastewater.
Wastewater.
That's the wastewater treatment.
Yeah,
but
no,
this
the
is-
iron issue is not a problem for,
We have strong snow.
But could someone get hurt
No,
falling
but
in that snow? True, too.
I
Yeah.
just did not want to send the letter to
I,
DES
from what
unless
you've
you're okay
described,
with
as long as we, you know, as long as we can continue to use it for the purposes of firefighting
Yeah.
and possibly other things, I have no problem with
it. Okay,
And that would
basically
save
telling them
support
we're
to
gonna
the north
decommission
end,
it.
which is near and dear to the hearts of some of us. Yeah. No, no, that, I didn't know that had
all right,
validity, so.
I'll draft up that letter and I'll email it to you and we can go from there,
All right.
all right?
Anything else, you got enough salt, you got enough everything?
Let you know Friday night.
Right.
I think we do.
You're letting the guys go home early today, get some rest and all the rest of that
Yeah,
stuff?
a couple of guys are home, the
Yeah.
other guys should be leaving shortly, and
You still have some left over from last year, right?
not more.
It's funny how winters have a way of evening themselves out, you
Yeah,
know,
they sure
when you
do.
go by the calendar. I mean, last spring, we got nothing, and now
And now we've had all these little
this is
scuds,
the
if you will,
snowiest
flying
November
And
I
they've
can
been
remember,
icy.
in December.
Yes.
They've
Yeah.
been icy,
I had
yeah.
to pick up some new salt today.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, that pet-friendly salt,
Yes, we got some of that.
yeah. I went through a whole 50 pounds already.
Oh.
All right, well, thanks, good luck, everyone, stay safe.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent, so let's move on to calendar review. Anybody going anywhere? Not gonna be around?
No,
I'm here.
just got
I'm here.
rehearsal starting the 2nd.
For what show?
Fiddler.
All right. 11th and 25th in January. At the 11th meeting, I will have all the budget stuff
Okay.
for you, and we'll be ready to finalize that for.
So
the
meeting in the
public
11th, meeting on the 25th, right?
hearing. Those are the 2 days, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Polling times.
Yeah, we received this email. Also, we received a call from the school district, and Marilyn was asking. So I didn't know if you guys had gotten any feedback from the change we made last year, which was noon to 5 instead of the 10 to 3 or 11 to 3 that we had.
But noon to 5 seemed to fit.
It
Well,
got
I
more
received no
political.
feedback at all
Not, I don't
No.
mention.
regarding
mention
the
it to me.
change. So the few people that were complaining that they couldn't get to the meeting,
Yeah.
I guess they, you know, but nobody complained that it was too early. Why do we have to, you know, it's too late. Why can't we do it earlier?
So
Kind of
If-
moves the meeting along because people are hungry.
Yes,
They wanna
that's
go to
true.
dinner.
Right.
we're sly, aren't we? So, yeah, if you're okay with it, we will go noon to 5 for the polls, and then then the town meeting deliberative session will start at 5 o'clock again. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, did the polls being open, I'm surprised that they didn't get some complaints of some people of why aren't we open earlier, so people can go on their way to work, but you're saying Maryland didn't get any complaints that we know of?
Nothing that we're
That
aware
I've
of.
heard of, and
Okay.
most folks, I think, the complaints before were that those folks coming in, couldn't get there, you know,
By
they closed
3
by
o'clock.
3, and they were
Right.
working until 4, and they
Yeah.
couldn't get there, so keeping it open until 5, I think, satisfied those.
Okay.
All right, so we'll verify with Marilyn and Reggie, and then we'll tell the school board. So if there are any other comments, I'll let you know.
Okay. Okay, equalization certificate for DRA.
Yep, I know that we have talked about the equalization report, but
Right.
they have a special color pink this year that you guys have to sign the pink form, or they keep sending it back to us, believe it or not.
Is
It's
there a
not pink.
specific color ink
No,
that needs to go on the pink?
no, fortunately, no.
I just don't think you can sign it in pink ink.
Yeah, you can't sign it in pink. No invisible ink either. It's just ridiculous. I actually copied that.
Oh, no,
one year.
I fully understand that. Having done with the federal government for years, I've had whole entire things rejected because it was the wrong color ink.
So we can anticipate under the new administration, this won't happen anymore.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, no, I don't make any doubt. They have no control over that stuff.
It depends on what ink pisses him off.
Well, I don't know.
Today.
Yeah.
No, the new administration will quickly figure out that they have no control over the civil service.
Yeah.
They're completely independent. They do what the hell they want.
All right, so we have done that. Old business, a request for a timber tax abatement as directed by the state of New Hampshire.
Yes.
We are authorized to abate $557.
$557.82.
Now, do we need to have a motion and?
I'll make a motion to abate the timber tax of $557.82 for
The ski area.
For the
area.
ski area.
I will second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Were they expecting that entirely,
Well,
to go
they
away
were,
entirely?
they are going to
Appeal.
appeal the, it is
State
now
part.
$1,453 and they.
Yeah, but we can't
appeal
abate
it.
that.
Right.
That's
Right.
correct.
Okay. Now, the assessing contract.
Yes.
Now,
So-
are we agreed that we were gonna go with the $31,000 option?
This is the contract for the $31,000 option, so.
I don't have a
that's
problem with
A
I
good
don't
question.
No,
Good, all
that's
right.
fine.
Do we need a motion, or do we make a motion at the last?
I think you've made the motion. I
Okay.
think it's now just signatures on
Okay.
the forms.
So let's just pass that around and get that signed.
So there are 2 copies. Now, there are 2 contracts. One is for the regular assessing
And the other's for overtime.
work, and the other is for the actual update.
Yeah, our annual,
Okay. So that's the annual assessing. No, I'm sorry, that's the update. And there's, I think, 2 places to sign on that, right? Or is there one?
I only saw one on
I
that one.
am looking at, oh, here it is.
There's 2 on,
Yeah,
there's 2 on this
Okay.
one.
and there's one on here. And there's 2 copies of each of them, and there's 2 on. So here's another set.
okay.
General.
Hey,
I gotta sign a lot.
3 times.
Yes, but the
on
war will be over.
each side.
No, he's ending the war,
Okay.
Right.
Sign. Somehow, I don't think I signed 5 of them.
3,
There should be 4.
6 signatures.
All right, there's one,
Should be
6
2,
signatures.
4.
2.
2, 4,
See?
yeah.
I knew it.
6 signatures.
Signed that one.
Nancy signs me.
All right.
iPad Pro for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
So,
Beg your pardon?
I got an iPad Pro 9.7-inch screen. It's really nice. My wife surprised me. Got my daughter to help and ordered the right thing. Even got the correct color.
Excellent. All right, good, so that is dealt with.
Somebody sent me one of these little Echo Dot things.
What's that?
I don't know. It comes from Amazon. You know, it's supposed to, you can listen to the radio on it. That's what I figured out.
Right.
You know, you can talk to it, but unlike Siri, which I found out it basically understands you about half the time. This one understands you, 1 out of every 10 sentences.
So you're screaming at it?
Well, if you put it in a
I'll take care
room
of
where the
that.
television's on,
So it's
then
gonna
it
hear the TV?
responds, it hears the TV and it says, what did you say?
What was that, Colonel Hogan? All right, great.
All
So we've talked about the sewer project?
Yep,
Any correspondence?
I do not have anything.
Okay,
This
privilege of the floor too? No.
Looks like nothing.
Board concerns or directives?
I just have a question. Whose selectman's term is up? Margaret's. Okay.
And will you be joining us again next
I
year?
will.
All right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna write that down so that I have it on record.
All right, so we
Is
don't
I
need
have
to
to come in and
push.
pay my buck.
We
Yeah.
don't need to push then to get people to,
25th is February 3rd.
Yeah,
is the
it's
conference.
on that
Yeah.
schedule that I sent out
Yeah,
in
so,
October.
so basically, you know, I thought about whether to go, but I would like to see this water
Yeah.
thing
Mhm.
finished. I mean, there may always be some project that you want to see done, but
Great.
I'm hoping it'll be done before I die.
I'm hoping it's done
well,
before March
Margaret, I think you
1st.
should send a tweet out, letting everybody know.
All right, do we have anything for non-public?
Yes, I have, I
Okay.
have one thing for you.
Let's make a motion to go into, I'll make the motion to go into non-public at 3:32.
Wow.
yeah.
Is
Yeah.
there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, let's go into